Hey, what's going on, guys? So, a little different than the side-by-sides here, but we got us a new Cat Alterra Mud Pro 600. So we just picked this thing up, thought we'd do a little quick overview on it. There's not much info out there on these things. It's a pretty sweet ride. So it's actually a leftover 23, I believe. And the Mud Pro, it's a little different than the regular one. So you've obviously got the front bar with the winch. It's a nice worn winch. Then Cat put the radiator up here, and your snorkels for your belt and your intake are all in here also, which is nice. So you can take this thing deep over the fenders. Shouldn't be any issues as long as everything's sealed up. Also with the Mud Pro, I believe it's lower geared, and I believe the Black Hills is also. And the Mud Pro exclusive, you get these high-rise handlebars, which I kind of like. The grips, I don't know if I'm crazy about the grips, but I do like the high-rise handlebars. Even sitting down are nice. Only downfall is it kind of blocks the view gauge if you're sitting down, but if you're standing up, you can see it just fine. The seat on this thing is nice and cushy. It's a really sharp four-wheeler. So these are a lot different than typical four-wheelers as far as the drive line goes. The engine in this thing is actually kind of mounted backwards where the exhaust comes out the back, kind of like Yamaha done with the new dirt bikes. And the transaxle in the back. So your weight's a little more down maybe, which because you got your fuel tank here instead of being up high. You got your fuel tank down low, and it sets in the bottom, so all that weight's down low when you got a fuel tank fuel. And this is pretty open because that radiator's moved up front. So we've got an old Cat four-wheeler, the old 07 EFI with the Suzuki 700. And the 600's pretty on par with it on power, which that one's got big bore and some clutch work and stuff done. But it's out of the box. It's pretty peppy. Only got a few miles on it right now. Yeah, I think 5. But the steering is miles better than the old one. And just everything about it, the way it sits. The shifter's really nice. It's just everything about it's better than the old Cats. So even though it is only a 600, it's a pretty peppy little guy. I mean, if you want to stand it up in a wheel, you can definitely do it. So I kind of show you the motor here. I'll pop the seat off real quick. So this, you can see your motor's head's in the back instead of up front. Up front's got your air box and your ECU way up high out of the water. You also got this nice cubby hole that Cat's been doing forever on these, which I kind of love. And then you got your oil fill here. And you can see the exhaust comes right out the back. The intake and the throttle body's on the front. It's kind of genius, really. Yamaha's been doing it on their bikes for a while. So instead of routing that exhaust all the way around, you've got it right out the back of the machine. Let's see if I can pop this side panel off real quick. But so the battery and stuff is actually down here. There's where you check your oil at on it. And it's just a lot different than most quads. It's good to see something innovative. They've been out since I think 22. So yeah. Alright, well, I've kind of got this thing torn apart now and hard to put it back together one-handed, but if you guys are looking for a little info on the Cat Alterra Mud Pro, there it is. The Mud Pro also does have the locking front diff, which is real easy to use. Just right here, and then you've got your winch and your reverse override on the other side. So, you know, everything about it's pretty simple and good ergonomics. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.